Hello, ChatGPT. Today I want to talk about how to deal with criticism and use it for self improvement. Criticism can sometimes hurt us, but it can also help us learn and grow. We should listen carefully, understand useful feedback, and avoid talking everything. Personally, a positive attitude can help us turn criticism into opportunity to improve ourselves. In this conversation, I will ask you some simple questions about criticism and personal growth. Let's start
Yeah,
it.
sure. Ready for your first question.
Okay, my first question: what is criticism?
Criticism is when someone points out something they think is wrong or could be better in something you did or said.
Okay, why do people criticize other?
Criticize others for many reasons, sometimes to help, sometimes out of frustration, and sometimes because they simply don't agree.
Is all criticism bad?
No, some criticism is meant to help you, like feedback from a teacher or a coach, but some could be unfair or even mean.
Okay, how can criticism help us improve?
Well, it shows us what we might not notice about ourselves. If we listen and pick what's useful, we can make changes and get better.
How should we react when someone criticizes us?
Try to stay calm. Don't rush to defend yourself. Listen, ask questions if needed, and decide later if it's useful.
Why do we sometimes feel hurt by criticism?
Because it can seem like an attack on who we are, not just something we did. That's natural. But we can learn to separate our self worth from the feedback.
What is the difference between helpful and harmful criticism?
Helpful criticism usually gives specific, actionable advice. Harmful criticism is vague, mean, or personal.
How can we learn from constructive criticism?
First, listen without interrupting. Then, think, is there something useful here? If yes, make a small plan to try that change. If no, let it go.
Okay, should we always accept criticism from other?
Not always. It's okay to politely ignore criticism that's disrespectful or not helpful.
How can criticism make us stronger?
When it's good feedback, it helps us fix mistakes, improve our skills, and build resilience. Over time, we learn not to fear mistakes, but to learn from them.
Okay, how can we avoid talking criticism personally?
Try to see it as information, not a verdict. Ask yourself, does this really say something about me or just about this one situation? Most often, it's about the situation, not you.
Okay, my next question. Can criticism help us discover our weakness?
Yes, it can shine a light on areas we don't notice, like habits, blind spots, or patterns. That awareness gives us a chance to grow.
How can we turn negative feedback into positive action?
Pick one small step and try. Test it, keep what works, adjust, and move forward. Little by little, feedback turns into progress.
Okay, why is growth mindset important when receiving criticism?
Because it helps you believe you can improve rather than thinking, I can't. It makes feedback feel less like failure and more like a learning.
How can we give criticism in a respectful way?
Be specific, focus on the action, not the person. Use a calm tone and, if possible, offer an alternative.
Okay, can criticism help us become more confident?
It can, if we use it to practice, grow, and prove to ourselves that we can handle challenges. Confidence grows from experience, not perfection.
Okay, what is your best advice for using criticism for self-improvement?
Take what helps, leave what hurts, and always pair it with one small action. Try next. That's how it becomes growth.
Thank you, ChatGTP, for answering my question and helping me understand the importance of dealing with criticism. I learned that criticism is not always negative. Sometimes it can show us our weakness and help us improve. We should stay calm, listen carefully, learn from useful feedback, and keep working on ourselves. We should not be afraid of criticism because every mistake can become a learning opportunity. Thank
Well
you,
said.
everyone, for watching and listening. Keep learning, keep improving, and stay positive. See you again with a new topic. Allah Hafiz and
Uh,
goodbye.
Bye. Take care.